Playing today's best music. 97.9 The Beat.
It's your happy station, The Beat 97.9 FM. And you know, as usual, on Fridays 2:30 p.m., we have What's Trending, that show where we bring your celebrities to talk about their journey, their progress, and of course, their work. Today is no different. But before I introduce my guest, my name is Melody Ifeanyi, MIA, but absolutely never missing in action. And we have Prolific with us in the building. I had to add the please so. Wait,
yeah, you have to add it.
Let's even get it. When I first saw your name, like Prolific Pleso, I'm like, what is going on? Such a name. So you have to tell us, how did that name come about?
So I got the name Prolific from my further maths teacher. So back then in secondary school, I was social prefect at the time, and then this tag to students that are social, they see them like people that are not really sound upstairs. So prior to social gathering, it was a boarding school, so command boarding school Ibadan. So
we went to the same school.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I went to command. I went to command for my junior school, then I ran away.
Oh, you ran away. Why did you run away? The doubling and everything was too much.
My dear, I could not double. I could not pin my head.
Wow. That's cool. Anyway, for people like us, we were able to finish. I wish you finished. At least you should know me because I was pretty much popular in school.
Okay. So your father math teacher says.
Yeah, so he gave us an assignment. Longitude and latitude, I can never forget that assignment. So prior to his class on Monday, maybe you know him, Mr. Ayeku saying.
Very popular name. Yes.
Yeah. So he gave us the assignment, longitude and latitude.
Yeah.
And prior to his class on Monday, on Saturday was social gathering. So after social gathering, fast forward, we came to class. And then it was like, so my assignment, you guys have gone to jollificate, so to speak. So my assignment, so I need someone to come and solve it. And then everybody was looking at each other like, I forgot, and then I just summoned courage to go to the blackboard and I solved it. Oh. Even what I did, I wasn't sure what I did, but I just did something. Just to save the class from getting the beating. so I did it. I'm telling you, and he looked at me, paused. He paused and looked at me, and he was like, "You are so prolific." Everybody started shouting, "Prolific, prolific, pro!" I'm like, "Oh God!" So today we're not gonna get flagged today. So I saved the class.
Okay, so you saved the class. How nice.
So I saved the class, and that was how the name stuck, prolific. So in fact, that day I had to go check the dictionary to see what the meaning of prolific was. And prolific actually means someone that is actually productive, someone that is productive in anything he or she does. So yeah, it kind of suits me because in school it wasn't just organizing socials. I was very good in dancing. I was very popular because I could dance, I could rap, I play basketball. I was the drama.
Is it the new basketball court? The new basketball.
Yeah, yes.
Directly in front of senior dining. Field,
close to the dining hall.
Yeah. Now, please. Okay, so how did the Pleso come about?
Yeah, that basketball court. So Pleso, we went for a street jam here in Lagos. Okay. And so back in the days, it was CD. You need to play nothing like flash drive or transferring or downloading of songs and all that. Oh, okay. And I was with my guys. My younger brother also was with us. So my brother actually kept the CD in his back pocket, sat on it, and it broke. So unfortunately for me, I couldn't perform that night. My my friends, they were like, okay, they're trying to cheer me up, like, okay, no problem now. Let's just chill, let's just watch, let's just vibe, let's just watch other artists perform and have fun. So you know how street jams are now. The next thing, fights. When someone bust bottle and then the next thing everywhere is scattered, everywhere started everybody started fighting and all of that. So me, I was just shouting, please, so peace, so me and my guys were shouting, please, so peace, so no more fighting, Emma fight, what's the Yoruba word, Emma jao, please, so peace, so so and it just stopped, please. So the next morning on the streets, my guys just saw me in the morning. I was like, prolific, please, so please, so please, so that was how the name just stuck. So so the name, so I always use please so in my songs. And we realized that we have too many prolifics. If you go online on Google, you have too many prolifics. So since I always use please so as my trademark, I just added please so to the name. So prolific please so. So that was how I got the name. A long story,
nice.
right?
Okay, that's a long story. It's a very long story. But
I tried to summarize it.
But it worth it still, because now we know that we cannot call you prolific. We have to call you prolific please. So, and we also know that most of your names were not given to you by you. So that's a great one.
Yeah.
Okay, so since you were talking about your music, let's move to your music, because that's why we are here. I've come to find out, because I had to listen to all your EP. It took me about 2 weeks, honestly, to listen to your EP and digest it. And I got to find out that your EP has to do with majorly Afrobeat. Now, not Afrobeats, which is what the Whiskey generation is using. You are doing the Kalakuta Afrobeat.
It's called Kalakuta.
Yeah. Why are you doing that Afrobeat? Why are you not just going with the new school?
Okay, so the thing is, I have to stand out. So for you to go far in life, you need to think outside the box, and you have to stand out. There is no way you would actually do what other people are doing. That's one. There is no way you do what other people are doing and expect to stand out and go far. So growing up, I myself and my siblings, we listened to a lot of Fela Anikulapo Kuti. My dad was a lover of Fela and Bob Marley. In fact, he actually takes us to Fela's concert back then in DTD, Lekki Beach, back in the days. So I listened to a lot of Fela. That actually formed my kind of vibe you hear today. So, and I got the reason why I decided, if you check the EP, you will notice that it's just me on my EP, no features, no nothing. It's just me on my EP. And at the end of the day, after listening, myself and my team, we sat down, we actually deliberated, and I was like, okay, what are we going to name this EP? I look at it, I'm like, MDCEO.
Okay.
I'm the managing director, chief executive officer of my craft. Nobody can do what I am doing. Even if you try to do what I'm doing, you can never get it, because I am the originator of my kind of sound. My sound is different, it's new, is refined, is reincarnated Afro Kalakuta. So I decided to name the EP MDCEO because of how refined my sound is.
Are you scared? So that was how I came up. And are you scared?
I'm not scared. I'm never scared. I'm never scared. I'm never scared. I just love, one thing about me is I love to do me. I love to enjoy myself. Now, I started music not because, okay, let me give you a little story, a very short one. I started music not because I wanted to make money. I didn't even know you could actually make money from music. I was doing it for the love. Yeah, I was doing it for the love. So the first song I recorded was actually produced by myself. And it was back in the days. And I enjoyed my first, I can vividly remember my first performance. It was lovely because I loved the way people accepted and vibed to what I was doing. It was sweet. It was awesome. I kept on doing it. And I derived joy from what I was doing. There's nothing like enjoying what you do. I don't know if it makes sense. That part is actually very passionate to me because I was enjoying what I was doing. It was nice. And I'm never scared of acceptance, but I can assure you there's no show I've gone to that the crowd don't go gaga.
Okay.
Because I'm a beast.
Okay, we'll
I'm
take
a
your word
beast
for
on
that.
stage.
We'll take your word for that.
I'm a
Now let's
beast.
talk about MDCO proper. Take me through the journey of creation. You have 6 tracks on MDCO, right?
True that.
And
Yeah.
you have, what's your favorite, first of all?
Man, I'll tell you for a fact. Tell Me is my favorite.
Tell me. Why tell me?
Yeah.
Tell me why. Tell
because,
me.
because I felt I was able to express I was able to express the originality of my voice of Calcutta. So Calcutta music is more of passing the message across. So the EP is a mix of everything, but you can get the Afro feel on every track. However, Tell Me, I was able to express myself. I was passing the message across. Tell me something. And then the vibe. That's some Afro. That's some Afro untapped, undiluted Afro right there.
Okay.
That's some undiluted Afro right there. So I if I'm on stage performing Tell Me,
okay,
it's gonna be fun,
Okay.
People can actually vibe to it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so wait,
Tell Me
what about No
actually one of my
Title?
favorite.
Because I find No Title funny.
Yeah.
You refuse to give it a title, and literally because I don't think you had a chorus. So you're like, you know what? No title. No, it's just, and that now became the name of the song, No Title. So how is, because No Title seems different. So tell us about creating No Title. Was it the beats? The beat was created first, you heard it and stuff like that.
Yeah, so we're actually in the studio together. Nifkis produced No Title. We're in the studio together, and I was with my guys, my managers, my team. We were just vibing. So we started the beat from scratch.
Okay.
So the first thing that came to my head why Nifkis was because what I did was I connected to a tune. There was a very tune that Nifkis played that I just connected to, and that was it. The first thing that came to my head was want to get here. I'm like, want to get here. How can I wrap my head around want to get here? I'm like, okay, what if I say should to get here? Like, have you gotten it? Should to get here? Like, then I just, because of how the groove of the beat was going, I didn't want to do anything too serious. I just had to do something fun. I just want to flex. No time for stress. Yes. Give me my money. Everybody loves money. That kind of thing. Should to get it. So that was how I came, and so that was how I came, and we're just vibing, and and the words were just coming, and it was just flowing, and we're just having fun, and that was it.
How long did it take you to put together the body of work in terms of writing, creation, and as well as releasing?
Okay, so the thing is, I actually recorded a lot of songs 2020 during the lockdown.
Okay.
Yeah. So in fact, a song from the EP, MDCO, was recorded from. I had to travel to Jos to record that. Okay, so it wasn't planned.
Okay.
I traveled to Jos to see my friend, and he said, "Oh, there's this studio that he wants us to go to," and he took me there. I went to Jos to chill. I found myself in the studio 2 days straight recording music. What's the song? I dropped the song after Receive Sense. You Say Waiting, yeah. You Say Waiting was recorded same night. I think I recorded about 4 songs that night. Yeah, I recorded about 4 songs that night. MDCO was one of it. You Say Waiting that I dropped after Receive Sense was also one of it. Other songs. So after connecting to Ill Connect, the producer's name is Ill Connect. So I connected to Ill Connect. I'm like, okay, fine. I vibe with you. I'd love you to come to Lagos. So we had to import Ill Connect from Jos to Lagos, and that we did a lot of songs together.
Is it that one thing that's even making me very, very interested in your work is since your sound is different, right? It means not all artists, not all producers are working with that sound. Yeah. So how do you actually get and make sure that the producer is getting what you want and what you need?
Thank you
Because
very much.
sound is beyond you just putting lyrics and putting melody. The beat itself has to go with what you feel.
Exactly. So this is it. For every song I make sure I sit down with that producer. We create it together. Every song. So because I was once a producer, like I said, the very first song I produced, I recorded was produced by myself. So I know what I want. I know my sound. So I tell you, you have to be very smart for you to actually record or make my kind of beat. All right. So if you check all the producers I worked with on the EP, they're smart producers. They're intellectuals. So I tell them, okay, Baba, this is what I want. This is the idea of what I want. Not this bit like this. This is what the percussion should look like. This is what the strings should sound like. So we actually create together. That's how I get.
So you didn't produce any song on your EP?
Myself, no, I didn't.
Why? Why? You could not just show up. You could not just show up.
I left production a long time ago.
Wait, so are you saying that you would not go back to even if it's produced?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But I might try, because at home I try to, lay my fingers on some strings. I have my studio at home, so I try to lay my hands on. If I produced one bit recently, but I didn't use it, I gave it out.
Okay. Oh, you gave it out. Yeah. Nice. So somebody else would say, "Oh, Prolific, please, did this beat for me." Mad. Okay. I want to come from the I want to ask you this question now, and it has to do with, normally we know that when body of work drops, the next thing is to promote the body of work, which would include dropping videos to the songs on the EP. So which one of the videos should we be expecting, or is it a remix? Because some people can just do remix.
I'll give you a tip. The one you love the most, that's the video we shot, and that's the video we're dropping.
Ah, nice. Do we have a date?
Not yet, but sometime next week.
Next week. Okay. All right.
Sometime next week. If my team are good.
Okay, then we'll keep our fingers crossed and keep our eyes out there to make sure that when the video drops, we have it inside.
Sure.
Yeah, inside.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you so much for coming through, Prolific. Please,
thank you so much. I really
all right, it is we just had Prolific Plesoo on What's Trending on the Beat 97.9 FM. He has been an amazing guest, also told us about his EP, his favorite song, and what to expect next from him. By the way, since your sound is different, is there any Nigerian artist that you feel like you would love to work with?
Oh yeah, I have something already with Wandeko. I have about 3 songs with Wandeko already. Then I am looking forward to working with Davido. I want to merge my energy because I love his energy.
Okay.
And then I'm looking forward to also working with Two-Face. Yeah.
None of the Kuti boys. Or men, because somebody will snap my face.
I have, my manager is talking to Seun Kuti.
Okay.
We should do something together. Yes, because that would be epic for me. That would be remarkable for me. So yeah, I need to do something with Seun Kuti.
All right, that's nice. Thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, we'll be playing No Title because it's my favorite after all. No Title
by
Prolific Plesoo on your Habit station. This day on the style.